the story of Salabega, a Muslim devotee of Lord Vishnu. One of the most deeply cherished stories associated with Puri's Jagannath Rath Yatra is that of Salabega, a Muslim by birth and a poet whose heart belonged completely to Lord Jagannath. In a land where devotion often followed rigid boundaries, Salabega's love for Jagannatha Swami rose above identity, ritual, and convention. He did not seek acceptance. He sought only darshan. From a young age, Salabega was drawn to the mysterious and compassionate form of Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. Though he was not permitted to enter the Jagannath temple, his faith never wavered. He spent his days composing verses filled with longing, humility, and surrender, addressing Jagannath not as a distant deity, but as a living presence who listened, responded, and loved in return. Each year, the Rath Yatra was Salabega's moment of grace. When Lord Jagannath emerged from the temple to ride the grand chariot, the barriers that kept Salabega away dissolved. On the grand road, among thousands of devotees, he could finally behold his Lord with his own eyes. One year, however, fate tested his devotion. As the day of the Rath Yatra approached, Salabega was struck by a severe illness. Confined to his bed, weak and burning with fever, he realized he might not reach the grand road in time. The thought of missing Jagannath's darshan filled him with unbearable pain. With folded hands and tear-filled eyes, Salabega prayed with the desperation of a child calling out to a parent. He did not ask for health or relief. He asked only this, that Lord Jagannath wait for him. As the Rath Yatra began, the mighty chariot Nandagosha rolled forward, pulled by countless hands. Then, without explanation, it came to a halt. No matter how many devotees pulled the ropes, the chariot refused to move. Confusion spread through the crowd. The priests, sensing a deeper reason, understood that the Lord himself had chosen to stop. Far away, gathering every ounce of strength he had, Salabega rose from his bed and made his way toward the grand road. Weak, trembling, but driven by devotion, he walked until he reached the halted chariot. There, in that sacred moment, Salabega had darshan of Lord Jagannath. The Lord of the universe had waited for his devotee. Only after Salabega's prayer was fulfilled did the chariot begin to move again. The message was clear and timeless. For true devotion, even God pauses. Deeply moved by this divine compassion, Salabega later composed one of Odisha's most beloved devotional hymns, Ah Nila Sela, addressing Jagannath as the Bluestone Lord who bends before love and surrender. Along with this bhajan, he created many poems and hymns that remain an integral part of Odisha's spiritual and literary heritage. Today, Salabega's shrine stands near the Grand Road in Puri, at Grant Road, where devotees of Lord Jagannath stop to pay homage. Many believe that the Rath Yatra remains incomplete without remembering Salabega, the devotee for whom the Lord once waited. His story continues to remind generations that devotion knows no labels, and that the divine responds not to who we are, but to how deeply we love.